Lo. By Charles Hoyfort, Part 1, Chapter 8b. My own acceptance is that ours is an organic existence, and that our thoughts are the phenomena of its eras, quite as its rocks and trees and forms of life are, and that I think as I think, mostly, though not absolutely, because of the air I am living in. This is very much the philosophy of the Zeitgeist, but that philosophy, as ordinarily outlined, is absolutism, and I am trying to conceive of a schedule of predetermined, though not absolutely predetermined, developments in one comprehensibly sized existence, which may be only one of hosts of other existences, in which the schedule does correspond to the series of stages in the growth, say, of an embryo. There is, in our expressions, considerable of the philosophy of Spinoza, but Spinoza conceived of no outlines within which to think. In anything like a satisfactory sense there is no way of judging our data, nor of judging anything else. But of course we have ways of forming opinions that are often somewhat serviceable. By means of litmus, a chemist can decide whether a substance is an acid, or an alkali. So nearly is this a standard to judge by that he can do business upon this basis. Nevertheless, there are some substances that illustrate continuity, or represent merging point between acids and alkalis, and there are some substances that under some conditions are acids, and under other conditions are alkalis. If there is any mind of any scientist that can absolutely pronounce either for or against our data, it must be more intelligent than litmus paper. A barrier to rational thinking, in anything like a final sense, is continuity, because of which only fictitiously can anything be picked out of the nexus of all things phenomenal, to think about. So it is not mysterious that philosophy, with its false, or fictitious, differences, and therefore false, or fictitious, problems, is as much baffled as it was several thousand years ago. But if, for instance, no two leaves of any tree are exactly alike, so that all appearances are set apart from all other appearances, though at the same time all interrelated, there is discontinuity, as well as continuity. So then the frustrations of thought are double. Discontinuity is a barrier to anything like a finally sane understanding, because the process of understanding is a process of alleged assimilation of something with something else. But the discontinuous, or the individualized, or the unique, is the unassimilable. One explanation of our survival is that there is underlying guidance, or control, or organic government, which to a high degree regularizes the movements of the planets, but is less efficient in its newer phenomena. Another explanation is that we survive, because everybody with whom we are in competition is equally badly off, mentally.